say, does that so?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Pistons. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And right now for Philadelphia, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
Look at the 76ers starting group. MP out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Green. And it's Council in at the 3 slot. And for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Garuba in at the center, locking down the middle. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Cunningham's shot is off. MP outside. Pass to Green. Lets it go from 14, and he nails the jumper.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
Now, here's Cunningham. Isaac outside. Cunningham looking it over. Thompson for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Cunningham. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
And the dunk by MP.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
A great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's good for 2.
I mean, Ivy is stronger than you might imagine with that kind of play. That's tough.
Kendall, and the dunk by MP.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Pistons trail by 6. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Got a piece of it. Pass to Council. The drive by MP. And he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Garuba. No scoring in this one. Ivy, no one around him. Misses the three. Outside, Green. MP finds Green. Back to MP. Ivy against Green. Three-pointer, 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Pass to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here's Thompson to stop the run. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Back to MP. Driving to the basket. Maxey on the wing. Covered by Cunningham.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now, here's Isaac. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the inside. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Maxey. From outside the arc, Kendall controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Holland, he's checked in for Isaac. And how about we check the numbers for Cade Cunningham?
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
MP left side. Pass to Green. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 16. Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
So it's the Pistons now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Maxey. And that one is good. Maxey's got 5.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Got that one up quick.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Philadelphia leading by 17. Maxey looking it over. Over Cunningham. Holland with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Cunningham against Maxey. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Pistons trail by 21. Now, here's Cunningham, coming off a solid outing against Miami.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. And again, it's the Pistons missing. To the paint, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Detroit's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Sasser. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Ivy. Here's Klintman. No good again that time.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's MP. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Here's MP following the 3 by Detroit. Drives to the hoop, and MP throws it down hard.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Hawks.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Here's Sasser, still without a basket. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And the Pistons making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Austin Reeves is checked in for Philadelphia. MP kicks to Maxey. With the drive. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Hawks played a huge game. He dropped in 55 points, and he was all over the glass in that one with a season high in rebounds. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
.105 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Klintman. And he's good on the 3-ball. Klintman's got a couple of threes now in the first for Detroit.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
MP sets the screen for Grant. Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, Sasser, 8 points his last outing. Here's Clinton. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 22.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
I got yours.
Over in the corner, Isaac. His three-pointer's off the mark. Maxey on the wing. The three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
They've got Holland. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Smith. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Clinton in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. Sasser with it. Still scoreless. Isaac a screen on Maxey. Here's Sasser. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by MP. Maxey's got 13 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pistons passing it around. Screen by Smith. Jacks up a 3. Sasser can't hit. The 76ers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. MP passes to Reeves. MP inside. Isaac on him. From downtown, it's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Isaac. Bank shot, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Reeves the pass to MP. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Holland. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
The Pistons have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Smith the pass to Howard. Isaac outside. Here's Sasser. He's covered by Maxey. And the rejection by MP.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Detroit making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Pass to Clinton, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Friday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that matchup against the Sixers, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Clinton. Back to Sasser. To end the drought, MP grabs the miss. MP's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
Put a little extra on that one, didn't he? Nice play by the fella.
Greg, I thought for a moment the defender was going to cut him down, but it didn't happen.
Wow.
They set the pick. Here's Maxey. Sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got 9 points in the quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Screen by Smith. Here's Clinton, and he gets it to go. Clinton's got 12 in the game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
For Detroit, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Clinton. He's got 12. Screen by Jones. Puts up a 3. And the basket by Clinton. He's got 15.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
MP kicks to Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
And Jones has it in the corner. To the middle. Green with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside, Maxey. There's the triple. Detroit with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
MP passes to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Bona, launches it, and Jones pulls it down. Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Sasser with it. Here's Holland. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Heat in Miami.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
By himself, and MP throws it down hard.
Watching MP in midair, that's why people pay to see this guy play.
And, well, Detroit shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Now, Sasser, still yet to score. For three. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And that one's good. Bona.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Jones. Here's Klintman. 15 points in the game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Maxey passes to MP. Rebound by the Pistons. Pass to Ivy. And here's Cunningham. He's got 8. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
MP against Isaac. Thompson outside. And they get it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Grant finds MP. MP with a screen on Isaac. And there's Grant on the assist by MP.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
And stolen by MP. Embiid with it, picked up by Thompson. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Pass to Ivy. Reeves against Cunningham. And the rejection by MP. Green passes to MP. Outside, Green. MP against Thompson. From deep, Reeves drills the three-pointer. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Cunningham against Reeves. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
Here's MP. And Garuba pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Garuba. Now Thompson. There's the pick. Inside. Garuba the pass to Cunningham. Good defense by MP.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Green drives in. Reeves outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. MP with a screen on Isaac. It's MP, top of the key. Goes back up. And they pick up 2. 34 points for MP.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And stolen by MP. Down low for the finish. And that one is hammered home.
The quick hands of MP creating the break there with the steal.
The Pistons shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Here's Thompson over in the corner, Isaac. And it's good off the back rim and in. Isaac's got his first bucket of the night.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
Now, here's Cunningham for the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia, able to put on a show for the ages. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey, folks.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Jalen Green is out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's MP. And it's Council in at the three.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Knocked away. And the dunk by MP.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
And, well, Detroit shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
All the officials are all over that one.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Poke loose, and another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Over Green. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Ivy on the wing. Back to Cunningham. From the stripe. Good as the jump shot falls. 12 points for Cade Cunningham.
A good eye from the mid-range. It's part of what makes Cunningham so dangerous.
Maxey in the corner. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
To the inside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Ivy with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Isaac. And the rejection by MP. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Looking to end the run. A nice shot by Garuba. Garuba's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
It's one thing to take it to the paint, but MP able to complete the drive as well.
Here's Ivy. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Thompson, takes a 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Kendall. There's the drive, and MP throws it down hard.
Well, he's got the space. MP will not hesitate to throw it down.
Here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Thompson kicks to Isaac. Ivy up top, guarded by Green. Isaac. And the rejection by MP. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Number 35, Derek Jones Jr.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Ivy, clock at 4. Detroit, no good that time either. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Green, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And stolen by MP. On the wing, Green. Kept alive. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Green's got 21. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. To halt the run, it's hauled in by MP. MP's pass to Green. Here's MP. Connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. That's tipped. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Pass to Garuba. Jones against Thompson. Here's Holland. A three-pointer is right on target.
Selfless play there by Thompson, recognizing when someone has a better look than he does.
MP passes to Green. Here's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
The Pistons shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Now Ivy. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Ivy. Thompson outside. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Jones, the pass to MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Green. Pistons shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively.
Who's watching here?
Ivy against Dunn. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Holland, defended by Jones. Holland, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. MP is number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
We should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the game.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Ivy passes to Garuba. Here's Sasser. From outside, off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Dunn kicks to MP. Another bucket! Wow! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Ivy. Sasser with it. Detroit, no good that time either. Philadelphia's shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Reeves the pass to MP. The fadeaway, and yep, another basket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Klinkman.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, stolen by Reeves. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jonathan Isaac. David, what's the news there?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops in for Dunn. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Usman Garuba. And so he's able to get one of two. Here's Ivy, takes it inside. Pass to Sasser. Screen by Smith. Second chance shot. Sasser gets the bucket. 1:58 left to play in the third. MP passes to Reeves. Picked away. Here's Quintman, covered by MP. Holland, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Kendall makes it off the glass.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Pass to Quintman. Now Ivy, Dunn covering. Inside, here's Quintman. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Ivy can score it, but showing his combo mentality to run the offense.
MP kicks to Dunn. Back to MP. Dunn finds MP. Here's Grant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Ron Holland. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
And the Pistons making a change here. McKinney's checked in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Quintman. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Quintman's got 21 in the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. His work on the glass. And with an idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaac out there with Thompson. And it's Garuba in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Oh, goodness.
Rabbit out of hat.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were